What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're on one of our viewer accounts, Lou Guineas. You guys know him. We always do Soul Awakenings for him, and this is no different. We have a ton of Contract Starry Gems, and we have those really fun ones, 2 B+ Awakening Resonance Crystals. So yeah, this is gonna go hopefully really well. It doesn't look like he's done anything in the event just yet, so let's see what happens. One thing that I must say is always great to see. Actually, he just goes and levels his 5 stars up, kind of in the order that he wants them awakened. Now, the question is, who do we use the B+ stones on? I don't know. We want to try to hit A-. We also are going for the 600 point mark. So, yeah, we already did that. We got everything there. I think that's pretty much it. Do we care where we use the B+ on? Maybe we use it on you. I think maybe his hope is that he gets some a good Aukman copy maybe. And if we take a look at the heroes, the orders he's leveled them up, he made all of these 7. So thinking we do it on the Mockman. So let's see what happens. I think he's going to use it if we hit something good. Fingers crossed. Come on, give us our luck. There's no red whatsoever. The positive here, though, is if we take a look at the hero copy, it's... Oh, no, it isn't. I was going to say it's close, but again, a really solid B+ overall, so it can potentially sell on the auction house. What is his Betty copy, actually? Is there a Betty? Wait, there's a Betty. Betty's even better. So, yeah, we'll go for one more Ilamok here and see if we can hit something good with the second B+ stone. We, of course, still have the B- and everything, but these are the fun ones. These are the really good ones. So let's see, can we hit something here? Please show me red. I've had the worst luck this week, but that is a really good attack value and HP level on the... Did I say Ilamok before? Mockman. If I did, I apologize. Yeah, you use 5 speed, but you gain a ton of additional stats. So maybe he'll actually use that then. Let's just keep going. Let's see. We'll go to and continue these on with all of our stones because these are really awesome to use. And if we do have to retire any of the... Be good? No, it's not. It could be really good for Contract Starry Gem retirement value as well. We'll do the last C1, C-, see if we hit anything good whatsoever. Chances are it's just going to be a free awakening. Yeah, it's a C-, so pretty much get back what it is. And we have a free awakening. So let's see what our point total is after all of the free things here. And we're going to be able to retire a lot of these things as well. So it'll be pretty solid value. 55 points just off of everything that is completely free, so not too bad. What we can do now is we just start going at it with our regular Contract Starry Gems. Fingers crossed we hit some good stuff. You might see later today too that we are doing I think probably our awakenings on our Fortress meme team, which we're gonna have some changes up to that account, but this is definitely a heavy awakening day. Tomorrow will be a little bit different as far as content go. If you're not a fan of watching tons of Soul Awakenings, then see you guys tomorrow. Either way, we got some pretty good videos here for you today. And yeah, on to the Bettys next. So if we can hit something that's like C- or higher, that would be pretty amazing, because that means they're free retirements. And we gotta really hope we can hit some good stuff here. It looks like copies are a little bit of an issue as far as what we can get on this account. Ooh, another B-. That's really good for points and really good for retirement value. So I will definitely take that. But yeah, we'll just have to see what heroes we're awakening. These might not be more, these are gonna be less conventional. You're used to seeing me just do like Aspens all day on our main account. Here's where you have more of a realistic approach of like, you have to figure out what heroes to awaken, because you might even have to awaken tenant heroes and not actual transcendence heroes, just because you don't have the hero copies to get it done. Granted, we can go to the bag and we'll get a ton of chests off of this as well, and be able to pull a bunch of Aspen copies out of those chests as well. So it's kind of like, it's a win-win all over the place. Let's see what the next tier of heroes are gonna be. We got a little randomness going on here. I don't think I've ever awakened a Gaggy copy before. I was just waiting to see like a B plus copy pop up, but hey, that's fine. We're cool with that. Let's move on to iLock. I don't know why there's a level 5 mim. I have not awakening a level 5 mim. Ooh, these are really good awakenings though. Holy cow. A C plus. Like literally, look at all this. Look at all these green down here. Granted, he's got a couple B pluses locked down, so I think I might do that. I might go back in here. Let's search by awakening tier. Let's just lock some of these copies down because I want him to be able to decide what he wants to do with the really good stuff. That's locked. That's locked. Good. The B minuses, I think I might retire though if we need the resources. That's a big if. Jara copies looks like they are next, and then after we do like the Jaras, I think I might go and see how many points we have, see how many chests we have, and pull out a bunch of better hero copies, because awakening on like Iranians and stuff, well, that just feels kind of sucky. So if you hit something good on them, it almost feels bad, like you wasted your luck. So let's get rid of all of these heroes for now. We'll go up to the C plus. We'll even just keep the B minuses because we might not need to touch them at all. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really use that many resources here, which is pretty good. And then we'll come down to here and grab all of these chests, claim them out. Let me take care of these real quick. We'll be back. Okay, we got a lot of dark heroes ready to go at this point, so let's get going. Continue with the one more Mockman, and then we do have a bunch of Aspen copies to open. So again, if we can hit a giant killer, this is the moment we want to see it happen. We want to see it happen when we have Aspen as our hero. It feels bad whenever you're doing awakenings and you have to do them on less than heroes, because even giant killers from like normal factions are going for like 4,000 ish, 4,500 tops. So you got to keep that in mind, that you're not going to get a big payday considering the super high roll you did get. Whereas if you get it on one of the best heroes like an Aspen or a Betty, you're looking at 10,000 plus at the very least. So it's kind of a big difference as far as what you can get progression on your account. But again, if you don't have the heroes to awaken that are better, you just got to kind of go with the best of the rest because sometimes you need to awaken on some Eloise or some tenant copies. So just keep that in mind. Tenant copies can still be good, like G-Stirs and things like that. They might not be a hero you use. Oh my gosh, the rainbows are such a tease. You think it's gonna be a high roll, it ends up being an extreme low roll. Man, C tier. What is this garbage? Going, see what else we can find. I mean, we're gonna get some low rolls if we're getting some high rolls. It just wish you could see like purple every single time or better. So far, nothing really too noteworthy. Granted, we have hit some high rolls with some extra B minus heroes, which is nice because number one, that's a good amount of points. That's actually how much? You got 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. It's like 12 points for a B minus, so that's really good. As far as the actual event goes, hitting E pluses feels really bad overall though. So we're gonna end here at 2,500 star contract starry gems for the first section here. Garbage there again. This is why 5.5 is kind of like the average you get per awakening, because you usually hit an E plus or a D minus, and we just hit 2 E pluses and a D minus right there. So you can kind of see how it kind of balances itself out. Let's see what our total is back up to. Looks like maybe back up to 3,000, which, man, you can see how if as long as you're retiring heroes, it definitely balanced the scale out much better. We're up to 225. I think for the time being we'll go for 300 points, because again, we're gonna have to grab a bunch more chests out, see what we can continue awakening, and then we'll leave the rest maybe for later. So this is where it's gonna start getting a little difficult, stretching for hero copies to use, to say the least. You're gonna see we're gonna be going away from even a lot of Transcendence heroes, because we're gonna start awakening on heroes that are at least pretty good tenants. Now, what makes a good tenant? A normal 4-faction hero, because, well, there's 2 slots. You're gonna have normal 4-faction heroes as those. He is not bad. And ones like Ankirimaru are really great. Why? Because you want to really aim for getting warriors, rangers, and mages as your tenant heroes for your transcendence heroes. That is the ultimate goal. And if you can do that, then you're in a pretty good spot. This could be good. C-, I mean, it is a refund. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna start stretching here for copies that we are awakening. One of them being on Kirimaru, like I said. Oh my goodness. That is an, oh, come on, man. I thought we hit another B-. I was so expecting a B on it. Come on, this one's got a high roll too. No, don't keep going down. At least it's a C- again. Come on, man. I mean, Mars are being pretty lucky for us. There are some of my best rolls of the day outside of B+ stones. You can't really complain about this because they might actually have some value if they get a decent attack roll. All right, let's see. Could you imagine this get like we get an SSS on Kirimaru of all things? Oh, that would be absolutely horrible. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we can find. Let's keep going. Let's hit something big. Nope, that's complete garbage. And that's what the majority of Soul Awakenings are gonna be. I highly recommend the average player not do Soul Awakening events like this. Wait for Soul Awakening sessions where you guys can get some B+ stones simply for getting to 200 points, which is really, really easy for most people nowadays. So let's keep going, see if we can hit anything good. We're gonna have to move on to the next one. Another rainbow cat copy. It's so stupid. So we're gonna probably do a bunch of Holmes Youngs. Like, it's not a great one, but at least he is also a Transcendence hero. So if it does hit something high, he might be a usable hero. Especially if he hits like an S or higher and you can get Twine immunity on him, he might be some sort of PvP tool that big old whale wants. You never really know. S tiers are really important to get for even the most random heroes, not even the big damage dealers like Aspen and such, because getting to S tier can get you Twine immunity, and as you guys know, the PvP meta is dominated with Betty right now and her Twine CC. So if you can get around that Twine, be completely immune to it, that kind of makes their whole game plan go kaput, and then you guys can have fun and wreck their faces. So let's just see if we can hit anything big. I don't really know if Holmes Young, like Star Alchemist Holmes Young, is used in the current PvP meta, but with his core, it might be some sort of tool. If you're going to get like a counter Betty team or something, it might actually be something worthwhile. So let's see if we can get a little lucky. We have 11 more awakenings to go, and then we do have to retire and see how many starry gems we can get back. But maybe we should pause. Let's take a peek. 342. So yeah, we still have quite a ways to go. We basically have the equivalent of a normal Soul Awakening gala that we have to now do again, which means we probably have to do about 40 to 50 more awakenings. And honestly, I don't even know if we have enough Holmes Young to get that done. We'll see. We might get most of the way there and pause, but 600 points is just an insane amount of Soul Awakenings to do. But if you're on an account that needs the Destiny transition materials, it's sadly what we're going to be doing more often on whale accounts. All right, come on. A lot of blue we're starting to see lately. This is not a good sign so far. Need to hit something really good here, hopefully. Kind of been in a lull. Maybe we need a moment of silence for luck. Yeah, no, that's not working either. So we're just not having great luck in general. I think what we'll do is we'll go through the Holmes Youngs that we have here. Go through the starry gems, see where we're at. Again, I don't know if we're going to finish all 600 today just because it is a lot of Soul Awakenings to do, especially when you have to manage the bag too. Sometimes it becomes very, very time consuming. So nothing good in that last batch. Actually, no, we can do one more. One more, and then we'll pause. We'll see what our point total is. We'll do retirements. C-. Okay, that's fine. Again, C- are okay. It gets us back some of our contract starry gems here. Let's see what our total comes back up to. Get it close to 2,000. That would be sweet, but Again, without touching B minuses, back to 1100. So, I mean, we're in a decent spot. We're at 393, still needs 200 points. That's still going to be a stretch. We're going to come back and do that because we need to get a whole bunch more hero copies. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. It's pretty insane how many like awakenings it takes to do 600 points nowadays. And I'll see you guys next time.